The IPC cell is comprised of experts, apparently, in infection prevention control. And the clue's in the title, they're supposed to prevent and control infection, and they're supposed to be able to tell us how to do that. But an awful lot of other official bodies, not just CATA, disagreed with them and made their views known during the pandemic. Right from the very beginning of the pandemic, for example, the environmental modelling group set up by SAGE advised SAGE on the 14th of April 2020 that the pandemic was likely to be transmitted by the aerosol route and that the particle size was 100 between aerosols and droplets, not 5. And that was ignored. Public Health England, the parent body, apparently, or perhaps, of this cell, pushed back a number of times in December 2020 and 21 and said they wanted to broaden the use of respiratory protection and invoke the precautionary principle, and they were ignored somehow.
Can I just ask you, Dr. Jones, just in terms of the expertise, so is it right that actually you believe that those who are making the IPC guidance wasn't sufficiently multidisciplinary? Is that the heart of it?
I think that is absolutely true, and Professor Beggs made that point very strongly yesterday, and we would absolutely concur with him.
And there's a separate point that actually the IPC cell and those within government, as you described, weren't actually listening to those who may have had the expertise or those who were on the ground. Is that a separate point?
I couldn't make that more strongly. It was a theme throughout the pandemic that all of us who tried to push back were rebuffed and, as it were, managed so that we weren't a nuisance. And there was an awful lot of expertise directed at the IPC cell and the bodies associated with them, or perhaps superior to them, none of whom seemed to take responsibility for the actions of the IPC cell.